Hello! Welcome to the Fit and Free Show with me. I'm ZGALA the Art Angel. This is the Head Hutt, a mega sculpture which I built with these hands. And I'm here to just exhale a little bit and invite you to join me to whatever degree feels good in your body. I like to always remind you and me and all of us, there's not one way. Make sure and listen to your own body. Follow your own lead. I'm going to start with a little sway. Really, I'm here just to shake off some stiffness from a less than optimal night's sleep. And I'm trying to think of a nice way to say procrastinate fixing my bathroom wall, but I don't want to say it, so I won't. Let's do some exhaling, and before we exhale, let's inhale and shrug the shoulders, bringing the shoulders up into the ears. Deep inhale, tensing everything up and holding a little bit. Maybe breathing in a little more, and then squeezing the air out. I'm just going to round the spine a little bit because that feels good, and then bringing the spine upright again, bringing the chest forward, breathing in. And bringing those shoulders up again to the ears. Breathing in a little more, and then shake that off. Getting some nice snaps and crackles and pops in there. Let's do one more of those. Breathing in. Shrugging the shoulders, maybe adding the fingers and the toes and the pelvic floor. The face if you want. I gotta be careful. These glasses fall down, and then just letting that go. Let's do some arm swinging. Left over right, right over left. If you're standing up, you could let them swing more freely. I'm sitting down here to enjoy this beautiful bottle wall behind me, but that means I gotta work the arms, and that's okay too. It's good strengthening and stretching. It actually feels quite good to really torque them behind, get a nice stretch in the back. Still alternating in the front, left over right, right over left. Trying to relax the shoulders while I do this, if possible, because it's a tendency to do that. Just dropping those shoulders. Let's bring that down into a nice seated, relaxed state. I'm going to scooch back just a little bit. See if I can speak loud enough that you can still hear me. And let's get the sits bones, the bones in the bottom of your butt rooted into wherever you're sitting if you can, or the bottoms of your feet if you're standing up. And I'm going to take just a couple of breaths here to pause and feel into the body, filling up the belly and then the chest, or the belly and the midriff, and then the chest with air. So I'm going to be breathing like I'm filling a balloon from the bottom all the way up to the top and expanding, and then exhaling from the top and back to the bottom, and then squeezing out that air with the diaphragm. So let's do a few of those full belly breaths, breathing into the bottom, chest expanding, and then squeezing with the diaphragm. I'm going to add some ocean noise if I can, which you're welcome to do as well, but you are encouraged to do whatever feels good to you. I'm just going to try to make enough noise that you can hear me breathing in and out to demonstrate. Of course, talking just messes the whole thing up, doesn't it? Let's try it again. Breathing in from the belly through the chest. Expanding the rib cage, trying not to crunch up the shoulders though, although that is another way to get more air in there. And then from the top to the bottom, exhaling. Squeezing the air out with the diaphragm at the end. See if you can make your exhale about twice as long as your inhale. If you're up for a little challenge, let's try another one. Breathing into the belly first. Filling that belly, and then the chest, And expanding the rib cage, breathing into the back, and then exhaling from the top to the bottom. Like you're a balloon deflating slowly and then squeezing the air out at the end. That's an excellent exercise to help re-regulate nervous system and just a quick reset, which I'm big into these days. I'm working on a course currently called the Human Reboot, and part of that is some quick 2, 5, and 7 minute quick resets, rapid resets, whatever you want to call them. And one of the key elements of that sort of rapid reset is breath work. There are other ways. There's aromatherapy, which I'm also into. Many ways of using your body, your senses to help shift your energetic or your nervous system state over into a different state. So it's like sometimes you can get triggered over in a dysregulated state. You can learn to trigger yourself back over into a more regulated state through your senses. And one of the most accessible ways to do that, because we all have access to our breath, is through the breath. So it's one of my favorites. Let's try a few more of those exhales just because that felt good. Breathing in, and then make some noise. Just try out a couple different kinds of noises with an exhale. It's a great way to get in touch with how that feels. Breathing in. And again, there's not one right way or wrong way. It's just about exploring, giving yourself, you have my permission, and I invite you to give yourself permission to make some funny noises sometimes. You can put it in under the umbrella of healing or getting to know yourself, however you want to look at it. Breathing in and that's a nice heavy sigh there. I'm going to do a little bit of spinal twisting and then get back to my long list of things to do. Bringing the right hand over to the left knee, bringing the left hand behind the body near the butt there, the gluteal crevasse, as they call it in massage school. And then twisting, I'm using my hands now for a little bit of torque to twist through the hips, and then working my way all the way up the spine, through the torso, through the neck, with the eyes. Keeping upright there. The tendency is to want to lean back, so I want to stay as upright as possible. Enjoying that twist, a little wringing out of all the organs. Nice stretch. And then I'm going to unwind from the top to the bottom with the eyes first, through the neck, the shoulders, the torso, and the pelvis. Let's just shake that out in the middle. And then bringing the left hand to the right knee and the right hand in close to the body. And again, twisting from the bottom to the top, starting with the pelvis and through the torso with the eyes. Really feeling into that twist. Stretching the eyes, and then unwinding from the top to the bottom, first with the eyes, head, shoulders, torso, and pelvis. Let's shake that out a little bit. Feels good. A nice quick reset. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did, because there's more of that coming. You never know what you're going to get around here on this channel. I am subdividing things out, so if you're interested, you can look into that. But if you're not, just like and subscribe and see what you get. That's all right too. Thanks for being you. Thanks for letting me be me. And hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now.